no handle transparency with Mechanical Turk. So we hear a lot about the phrase garbage in, garbage out, but it's like, what does that actually mean? And so, and like, what does non-garbage data look like? It doesn't look like that, but yeah. So this, for example, is a city council resolution from the city of Atlanta. This typically comes in the form of a PDF, where if you get in your car and burn some gas, a piece of paper. But this is not usable in the sense of being able to like be machine readable and things like that. So that needs to be a thing. So coming into this, one of the things I was interested in doing was using crowdsourcing to be able to like transform data or clean up data and things of that sort. So enter the concept of Mechanical Turk with Amazon.com. And so this is pretty much like, crowdsourcing on steroids. We have 500,000 people all around the world, 24/7, that are at your disposal to be able to do things like cleaning up data, spell checks, data deduping, transcribing information, and things of that sort. It's really, really, really powerful and awesome. One of the most amazing things I've ever used, actually. So like, these tasks that you have people do come in the form of what are called human intelligence tasks, or HITs. And you can do anything from, again, spell checks or whatever you want, pretty much, that's human-centered or human-powered. Anything that pretty much like machine learning algorithms can do. So, you have all these hands at your disposal. So just having two hands isn't a problem. And so one of the sort of secrets about Mechanical Turk and sort of how I found out about it, I actually used to be a Turker, and I paid for my plane ticket here as a fellow through doing Mechanical Turk work. So I made just like randomly with like spare time, I made like $350 in 2 months, and I paid for a plane ticket here. So that's how that works. So yeah. But so with my work for Atlanta, for example, I need to clean up data and just do things of that sort. So I'm going to describe to you like how my process works like this sort of thing. So I had just regular like city council resolutions, and so I decided to just OCR those with an open source OCR library or optical character recognition library called Tesseract. And it's free for Google, so it's pretty sharp actually. And the next thing that we do is just like chunk the data into paragraphs. And so with Mechanical Turk, it's the tasks work best and you get the best uptake if you make the task as small as possible. So just the smallest possible unit of work you can think of. And then you post those to Mechanical Turk. So I'll show you later just there's a Rails app that I built that's really quick to look at. But, so this is what it looks like when you actually like post it to Mechanical Turk. So people come along and they claim the HIT, human intelligence task, and they work on that for whatever price that you set. So I'll talk about pricing a little bit later. So you wait a minute, literally, like wait a minute. And it's funny because with these types of tasks, like literally I posted one, and then a minute later somebody had claimed it and actually like worked through the information and like corrected the data and things like that and submitted it. And so that's one of the corrected tasks right there. So if you look at the timestamps, if you can see it better, it's literally a minute from when I submitted it and posted it to when somebody claimed it and actually did the work around it. So then you can just extract the data and win from there. And so how to be most effective with it, you experiment with pricing a bit. So you be fair, but at the same time, just think of it in terms of the quality that you want, but also the complexity of the task that you're doing. And also, like the most primary thing is like having clear, unambiguous instructions for like what you want people to do. That's like the biggest thing. So like even from being a former Turker, it's super important. But also you can like check the data by having multiple Turkers like work on the same piece of information to like cross-check with each other sort of and verify each other's work. And then use qualifications. So with these particular tasks, I didn't let anybody with a rating under like 80% of their tasks have been approved work on these tasks. And also you want to like approve your results quickly to build goodwill with people that are Turking so they don't feel like they're going to be ripped off by doing your tasks. And so that's essentially it. This is really like one of the more interesting things I've done. So with Atlanta, for example, transparency was a big thing. So we're going to take eventually, like over time, once I play with pricing a bit more and think about how to actually like keep this thing going. But over 3,000 council resolutions and things like that, we're going to use that to extract just from this raw text things like pricing, work with blueprints for like construction projects and stuff like that. We're going to pass all that stuff through Mechanical Turk and just get really awesome data back from that without having to do anything ourselves. So the project for this that I built out the Rails app called Chewy. It's for chewing up the data a bit. It'll be on GitHub. It's in my private account now because the code's kind of like a little iffy. But that'll be on the GitHub account for CFA. So I would love to have like feedback, if people contribute and actually use it yourselves. If you want to, just ask me for help and I'll be there to help.